What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kbriz back with another video. So this video is going to be the Incredibles 2 review. What I thought of the movie, what I liked about the movie, what I didn't like, and what surprised me. So this movie, Incredibles, the first one came out November 2004. Yeah, it was 2004. All right, so the first Incredibles came out November 2004, a couple months after I graduated high school. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty old. But this movie here is like my favorite Disney Pixar movie because the first one was amazing and it had unpredictability, it had action, adventure, comedy. It follows a family of superheroes. You have Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, you have Violet, you have Dash, and you have Jack and Frozone. So it follows all of them and it was a fantastic movie, the first one. So this one, the sequel came out almost 14 years later. Wonder why they took so long. And this one picks up right after the first Incredibles, 13 years ago. And in this one, they're starting off fighting this villain. I forgot the villain's name. And it's the whole team this time. It's Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl, Violet, and you have Dash. And they get the villain and cause a lot of catastrophe, like always. So, you know, in the first one, they were banned. Pretty much what happens in this one too. So this time, we have a person that's trying to get them unbanned. And this character here makes a proposal to Mr. Incredible and Mrs. Incredible. But this time, they don't use Mr. Incredible in this one. They use Elastigirl, his wife, because she's the better superhero of both of them. But Mr. Incredible gets all of the praise and glory. That sounds so ironic. And the movie takes off from there. It's just an amazing movie. Like, I laughed, I felt like sorrow, I enjoyed the movie. There's so many things I like about this movie, so we're gonna go with all the positives of the movie. First positive is it's the biggest Disney and Pixar and animation movie of all time because it made like $180 million. $180 million for an animation movie is fantastic. The Incredibles, the first one's my favorite Disney and Pixar movie. Up and Toy Story, those three for me. I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, Finding Nemo's mine, why Finding Nemo's not there? Finding Nemo was cool, but for me, it was just, I just like those three movies better. So it made $180 million, like I said. That's a like. The technology from 2004 to 2018 now has changed dramatically. You know, with CGI and animation, the movie came to life in this one. It's so detailed and the visuals here are so beautiful, like from the voice acting to the animation to the lights, the colors, the visuals, just everything about the movie was just so much better than the first one. It's just amazing. See, what else I liked about the movie? Oh, I actually like more screen time because in the first one, it was mostly about Mr. Incredible. You know, he goes to his adventure and try to, you know, still keep the superhero praise. It was pretty much focused more on him than the family, even though they did include the family. And this one, and the second one, the family is included in a lot of different areas. There's a lot of different stories going on with Dash, Violet, Elastigirl, Mr. Incredible, Frozone. There's a lot more dynamics when it comes to the rest of the cast, and I really do love that. So you get to see more of their stories and how they're going along with their powers and how it affects them when it comes to certain situations with school, with family time, with other kids, dating, just everything in general. Mr. Incredible being a family man versus him having a job, just a little bit of everything. So I just really like how they really focus more on the family aspect and everybody in the movie instead of just Mr. Incredible. Definitely the comedy. That's definitely the like in the comedy. It's hilarious. I mean, this movie is really hilarious. It's very cool. It's very well thought of. The script that they have for this movie was fantastic. Jack. Jack stole the show at the end of The Incredibles 1, and you just saw a little bit of his powers. And this one, Jack is cute, adorable, but he is a beast. And man, like the power or the powers that Jack have is phenomenal. Like, you thought he did something at the end of the first Avengers movie? Nah. The second one, he steals the show in this movie throughout the movie, but it's just like it surprised everyone. Everyone in the family gets surprised about how Jack have power or powers. So, like I said, I'm not trying to spoil the movie or anything like that. I'm just giving y'all my likes. I'm trying to see what else. Is there anything else? Oh, the voice acting. The voice acting in here from the original cast is amazing. The other superheroes that are in this movie too is amazing too. You get to see the dynamics of them actually meeting superheroes. In the last Incredibles, you didn't see many superheroes besides Frozone and of course the Incredibles family. You've heard of other superheroes, but they all end up getting eliminated by the villain in the first one. So in this one, the interaction with the superheroes is amazing. And the costumes, oh yeah, that's definitely another thing I like. You see a lot of costumes that the superheroes have in this one, which is really amazing, from like the 80s, the 90s, and the newer generation of superheroes. The costumes and the interaction is really amazing. In this movie, you see a lot of them look up to the Incredibles. Mr. Incredible, Elastigirl. You're going to see a lot of them really marvel and have like that shock and awe. So, man, like this movie, like I said, was amazing. My dislikes, yes. There is some dislikes in this movie. My first dislike is predictability. In the first Incredibles, it was so unpredictable, and the path that they chose to have with Mr. Incredible was different. And this one is predictability that takes over in this one, specifically for one main character. And it's just like, man, two different stories in the movie, but same predictability with the characters. Definitely something I dislike. It's not many dislikes in here, but it's noticeable dislikes. My second dislike is the villain, how long it took for the villain to arrive in this movie. And not only to arrive, but if you paid attention in the movie, it shows, like easily it shows. In the last Avengers movie, it did the same thing, but you realize that the one that he turned down in the first Avenger movie ended up being the villain. And this one, you won't figure it out, but then once you hear certain people in the movie talk about certain individuals in the movie, you'll figure out who the villain is. So definitely the villain and being very predictable of who the villain is, you know, a dislike. Because I was just like, when I was in the movie, it's like, okay, I see this is going on. A lot of things are going on in this movie. But then once I seen certain people talk in the movie, you're just like, okay, that's the villain right there. So, you know, predictability. So that's the only thing I really, I'm trying to think, is there any more? It's not too many dislikes in the movie, but once you see the movie, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Another dislike I like in the movie, it's not really a dislike, but some of the same stuff that you've seen in Incredibles 1, you're gonna kind of see in Incredibles 2, but it's certain hidden images. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like I said, I'm not trying to give too much away. Oh, I forgot, that was another like I did like. In the first Incredibles movie, we seen Frozone, so we seen a little bit of Frozone, and then he just fades out to the movie to the end. In this one, he's in there from beginning, middle to end. Not the whole way, but you see more of him and his powers and him interacting with the Incredibles family. So that was definitely a big thing I like too. So yeah, so it's not too many, like I said, it's not too many dislikes in the movie. Is it better than the first Incredibles? I'll let y'all decide that. For me, it's a no, but it's right up par with sequels. There's better sequels than The Lion King 2, Finding Nemo sequel, I want to say it's better than Toy Story's sequel on the first one. So yeah, The Incredibles was a great movie, and it lived up to the hype. Like I said, the only things I really didn't like was predictability and the villain, how long it took for the villain to come, and you knew who the villain was when you watched the movie. So besides that, Incredibles 2 is a fun, fantastic film for the family, for yourself, because, you know, there's actually a meme going out there saying, hey, when Incredibles 2 come out, they're going to be pushing kids out the way. They've already been, like, memes and videos saying, like, they snitched on the baby for crying so they can kick them out the movies and stuff. It's a lot of different things. This movie was well worth the wait. Hopefully, if they make Incredibles 3, it don't take no 14 years. You know, I'm not trying to see Incredibles when it's 2032. I'm, like, pushing 50, you know. That's just me, though. So definitely go see Incredibles 2. It's worth the money. It's worth the hype. And like I said, it made $180 million. So I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? But no, that's it. On this day, 153 years ago, in 1865, the last state, Texas, in Galveston, Texas, the city, slavery was abolished and everybody was free from slavery. So it's Juneteenth. So definitely a lot of love for Juneteenth, where we're really free. Shout out to Chocolateancestor for my hat, Young Black King. They did their thing in Juneteenth as well, and I'm very proud of them. Keep doing what y'all doing, Chocolateancestor, to represent the culture. I appreciate it. A lot of people came out and showed love at the event in Atlanta, Georgia. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep sponsoring y'all. I mean, y'all can cut me a check soon, hopefully. But nah, I'll be y'all spokesperson for free. But check out Chocolateancestor. I'm going to leave all of their social medias in the description. And definitely check them out. Oh, yeah. Use my code Kbriz1 for 15% off. Check them out because they're really good. And they represent for the culture. They represent everything that is good this day and age. So this is Kbriz signing out. Leave a like, share, subscribe if you're new, to keep up with the latest content from me, and comment and tell me what y'all thought about The Incredibles 2. What y'all think about it? Did y'all agree or disagree with me? What things I missed in the movie? Just everything. So this is Kbriz signing out. Thanks for watching.